Hello and welcome to another video. This is another recommending films, and this week it's going to be on Amazon UK because I'm in the UK and I don't really have. Well, I could get access to the other ones, but yeah, I thought I'd do this one because I haven't watched anything crazy this week because I've been busy and I've lost motivation to watch films sometimes, but it just happens to me. So these are all available on Amazon UK, and they're a mixture of different things and names I can't pronounce and sort of things like that. So get straight into it. So first we have Snatch Two from 2000, directed by Guy Ritchie. You know, Guy Ritchie's a master at what he does, and his style is so fresh and so different that you don't see many directors sort of do these days, and has his own edge to what he does. This has got a brilliant cast as always. Jason Statham with a great performance. Brad Pitt coming off the back of Fight Club and doing this film, being a gypsy, and he plays it off perfectly. Vinnie Jones, I love Vinnie. I find him hilarious in both Guy Ritchie's films. This and Lock, Stock, what I think might be available on Prime, but it's on YouTube. Because yeah, and Stephen Graham. I think that's everyone I can think of at the moment. But basically, as all Guy Ritchie films, it's got, in theory, 3 different stories. And they always come together in some wacky, bonkers way. What I absolutely love, this and Snatch and Lock, Stock, should I say, are both sort of comfort films for me. Sort of, if I'm struggling to get in the mood to watch anything, or I'm just really not in the mood, I just chuck them on. They're only an hour and a half, I think, both of them are. They're easy, they're funny, and they're great. So the next one is Syndrome of New York, I want to say it's called, by, don't even write his name, Charlie Hoffman? I think that's how you say his name. This film, it was a blind watch. I think I watched it with my mate Will, but I heard such great things about it, but I never obviously watched it until I've only watched it once, but I found it brilliant. You got Seymour Hoffman, who does appear on this list again, who's an outstanding performance. This film is about a man putting on a play, and as all things go funny. I think the director did being John Malkovich. I'm not exactly sure. Did he? I can look. That's Spike Jones. But yeah, basically, it's wacky, it's different. It's got some outstanding performances. The sets are brilliant, and things like that. I just recommend. I don't know how to describe it in an easy way, but it's brilliant. Next is Mary and Max from 2009 by Adam Elliot. This is a film, basically, me and my mate John on a Saturday and a Sunday would pretty much play Xbox, sort of like Minecraft, and watch films at the same time. And this would have been put on quite late at night because it was an animated film and it was short. But it blew me away. I left the game and I just sat and watched it and was blown away by this film. It's got a really good cast, if I can see it. Yeah, directed by Adam Elliot. It's got Toni Collette, who was obviously in Hereditary and things like that, and she's absolutely fantastic in this as a voice role. And again, Seymour Hoffman, an outstanding, well, you'd say performance. Voice acting is great in this film, and it's a really enjoyable film. It's sad, it's lonely, but after this Adam Elliot film, I really got into his work. I think I've seen all his shorts now, all his features. I think I've seen everything by him now because his style really took over me, and I really enjoyed sort of getting into his work. And I recommend this one. I recommend if you are British. I don't think many people watch my channel anyway, but that is 24-Hour Party People from 2002. I absolutely love this film. I I don't think enough people talk about it, and it really covers an important subject in the UK, and that is the 90s. The era of Oasis, Blur, you've got Joy Division, you've got the Stone Roses, but it's just a really funny film. It's well put together, and it stars Steve Coogan, and he pulls a great performance out as usual. You've got, obviously it follows the life of Tony Wilson, who was the man who created pretty much the Manchester scene, and that is why it's so good. Because if you love sort of like Britpop and things like that, without even Tony Wilson, we won't really have a UK scene, to say the least. And Paddy Considine's in it as a great performance. Andy Serkis is in it, and he has a really good performance. John Smith is obviously in it as well, and basically you see the development and the creation of Factory Records. That's what they're called, and it's got a really good twist, and it's a really cool sort of British film to watch. If you, I think, got like an hour and a half to watch, and I think that's all of them off this list. Oh, I missed one nearly, and that is Black Dynamite by Scott Sanders from 2009. A really, really funny, different film about sort of, I don't know how to describe it, about sounding like I'm slightly racist. No, it doesn't sound racist. It's about a black guy, and I can't remember. I watched this really late at night. I think I came home from work, and I was just like, I just need to put something on. And I saw this was a comedy, and I put it on, and I was laughing my heart off. Over the top, silly sense of humour, really well directed, and it's just different, and it really stands out. I can't remember the main actor in it, but he has an outstanding performance in it as usual. And the final one, I could recommend. I think you either love this film. Again, with my uncle, he showed me this film in a caravan in the Lake District, and I was blown away by it. And that was Poros. An outstanding film. It's different. It has its own edge, and I don't know how to describe it. It basically has 3 storylines, and they all merge together. One's dog fighting, one's an old man with loads of dogs, and one's about a model who has been in a crash and her legs don't work, or she's in a wheelchair. Directed by Andros Golandes, the director of Birdman and The Revenant. This is one of his early films, and he's brilliant. And I'm dreadful at describing films when the phone's on. If I'm with my mates, I'm not as bad. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and please give it a like, and just subscribe if you're new. And hope you have a fantastic day. And sound.